Start recording.
Right then.
Welcome.
First quest: seduce one of those characters. Pablo wants to
What are
roleplay.
we? What are we? Yarhar Fiddle-dee. Welcome to session 3
Put a
of
plug and plug.
Skull and Shackles. My name is Pablo, and I'm a nicotine addict, ex-nicotine addict, as they say. Let's do the recap here. Well, let's go to hero points. Elizabeth, go to 2. High stakes. You disappoint me. You stay at 1. Leogan, go to 2. Maisie, go to 2.
Yes.
Sue, go to 2. Look, everybody just going on to 2, except... Yes, Jaron, how can I help you?
Did you say session
Harsh.
3? I don't want to start this off like the other campaigns. Or did we have? Is this session 3?
Session 1 was the
This
end.
is
Session
this
2...
is session 3.
Yes, yeah. Session 2 was the session you guys
Well,
dilly-dallied about.
actually,
Okay. So
Just sound
session
like-
0 turned into a session 1, and
It
then we had
kind of
session
did
2.
because this is great for... Yeah, this is like... It kind of did because... I don't know.
That's
It's
right.
session
I just
3.
okay.
It's session 3.
All right. It's session
3.5.
3.
It's
I
session
just-
3. Okay.
But
I
what
just-
video is it? Is it video 2?
It's video 3, which is why I call it
It's,
session 3.
Session E video pi.
Part
Okay.
4,
I'm just
subsection
gonna
13.
write session 3 in my
Uh,
notes.
you know what?
E to the
Because
power
you
of I
spoke
pi.
up, Jaron, I'm gonna make you do the recap, and because you're at full hero points, you don't get a hero point from this. So go, Jaron, go. I'm
Cool. I can give someone else one though, right?
Did I
For
say
doing the recap.
Did I say you could give someone else a hero point?
Jaron's about to get
He's already in
killed.
it.
I should be at 3 anyway, right? Because I got the t-shirt on. Cool. thanks.
You should be at 3. Yes.
Wheel Day, 29th of Calistral, 4712 AR, 8:03 AM. We were drugged by pirates. We wake up on a ship and are commanded by a master scourge to go up on deck. He whips us a lot. No one likes it. Well, some people like it. A bunch of other pirates are waiting. We are very far from land, sea all around. Captain Barnabas Harrigan arrives, and he welcomes us to the Wormwood. He thanks us for volunteering to join his crew. And he has one rule, not to speak to him. Zaresso breaks the only rule and dies. Heroically, if you want to call it that. Defiantly. Mr. Plug seems like the first mate, and then it is confirmed that he is the first mate. And he starts divvying out duties. Leogan smarts off at the mouth and gets put in the sweat box. The rest of us are commanded to swap the decks. I am given the task of repairing the ship, and I succeed. We end up talking to Sandara, who is helpful in informing us about the different members on the pirate ship and getting into their good graces. I find out that Cutthroat Grok has Peanut and our stuff. Maybe? Question mark? Exclamation point? I think I was confused there. We wake up the next day and there is a commotion on the deck. Someone was caught stealing from the quartermaster. It was Jake Magpie, whoever that is, in parentheses. And he is thrown from the ship. And we learn what keel hauling is.
Hold
It's
on, I
fun.
got the perfect soundboard for this.
Oh, I thought you were going to do a Wilhelm scream.
That one too.
Master Scourge does what he does best. He yells, he whips. I think that's all his brain is capable of doing. Not sure if he can do it at once. Everyone does their work tasks on the ship. This involves some role play and skill checks. I get Peanut back thanks to Maisie. We do night activities. I think I started getting lazy with the note taking. I was just like, I get Peanut back. We do night activities.
That just leaves it ambiguous, though, doesn't it?
I think you for the night activities, you try to influence people, entertain people, maybe talk to Cutthroat Grok. I do have the PDF open somewhere in some tab, but Cutthroat Grok is, I think at this point was friendly. I don't remember. Where is Cutthroat Grok here?
Yes. No, yes.
Oh, and there's a reminder for a repair kit in the chat.
Yes,
13 days,
because
21
you
hours.
talk to Sandara as your night activity, and she might just get you her. Might just help you out there. All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
high stakes. Promised Rosie that you'd get her fiddle back. So she immediately turned helpful with the assurance that you would get her fiddle back. Remember that? High stakes. Confirm for me your life mistakes. Goddamn fly. Hey,
Why would it be a mistake, man, to help someone get her
I didn't say that. Did I say that? I didn't say
feedback?
that. Why would I say that? Shame on you, Pablo. All right, and then I changed the setting apparently. Did we do anything else? At the night activities. It was a great recap all the way until the end. I was hoping we remember what we did. Plus
Well, I mean, one of us got scraping
yeah,
the
that's
Oh, yeah.
that's the one.
and then Sue did it instead.
Yeah, Sue.
yeah.
Elizabeth was scraping the bilges. Sue ended up taking over because Sue doesn't need to sleep. So, and with that,
Minimal.
we're gonna get started with. Hold on. The bell.
Ding dong.
The bell rings for the morning. The summons for all hands on deck. The crew must make their way up. You are all basically in the same section of the ship. You do have hammocks. I think we decided you do get free hammocks. Free hammocks? How generous. So, as you scrub the salt out of your eyes or whatever the fuck is in your eyes as you wake up bleary-eyed, get your clothes, get moving. You see 6 pirates standing your way. Note, I was gonna prep some better artwork for them, but I think Mahim was meant to be a. Mahim's fine, right? Which one did you say wasn't great, Aaron? It doesn't matter. 6 pirates standing your way, arms crossed.
Fucking glowing eyes. That ain't natural.
As immediately, let me just double check what they say. Yes. In a hurry? Says one of them, stepping in front of your way. Yeah. Where are you going so quickly there?
I must get to the kitchen to prepare your breakfast, otherwise you might just starve to death.
Is that so? I think you're gonna be a little late today, aren't you?
Why?
It's only your stomach that will have to pay.
Roll initiative.
Peanut, initiate combat function.
Sorry, I disabled that function off of your peanut.
None of
Son
them
of a
seem
bitch.
to draw weapons. They all have just their bare fists.
They're all monks.
Back to
Listen,
monk.
my night was terrible enough without all of this in the morning.
You didn't do anything.
Aretta in the back. Oh, look at her. She's crying. I'm gonna make her cry real good. Let's play some pirate battle music. Roll initiative. Hell yeah, we did.
Hell yeah.
Leogan. Seems
Yep.
you step up first. What would you
Yep.
like to do?
Well,
Up to you, Aaron, but you might get a little better action economy if you want to wait.
yeah, I was gonna, I was actually just going to move forward. I think I'm good. I'll take my turn. I'm going to, yeah. Well, this looks like a lovely gathering of inbred idiots, but I'm afraid we're needed on deck. I'm gonna attempt to demoralize Shavika there.
Ooh, strong man.
Ugh. Well,
You
it's a good start.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, oh, that's a good start, but yeah, I'm going to Actually, we need to go this way to get to the stairs. So I will.
Are we all just running for the stairs then?
I'm pushing through to get to the stairs. I will move to here. And you know what? This fat fuck, who's not actually that fat, but it's got a fat name. Phipps Chumlet is a fat name. Phipps, you have a fat name.
What?
And I'm gonna attempt to let's say shove Phipps aside.
Big mistake, buddy.
Wow, you know what? That's a 9 and it failed. Yeah, that's it. I just moved towards. I mouth off, shove this guy ineffectually and call him fat. That's my turn.
Where the fuck are you going? She's gonna move up here.
I'm going to the deck.
No, you're not.
Do those pointed ears not work?
She's going to snort and attempt to trip you. As she will sweep your leg from underneath you. You slam down on the ground, busting your nose up a little bit. She'll use her last action to...
Was max damage.
She'll use her last action to... Which probably hurts more than... Sometimes hurts more than...
Did you take damage twice?
No, did you take damage twice? Oh, don't do that,
Yeah.
please. Yeah. I could make the spit hurt 6 points of damage there, Leo.
No, that's all right. That's
Okay,
fine.
All right.
That fucking spit from orbit.
Elizabeth, what are you doing?
Ooh, critical success. All right. First of all, I'm going to channel elements, and as the air, unsurprisingly enough, changes a bit around Elizabeth, as there is in the hold of the ship a breeze taking place. Even as her hair naturally floats, as though in the wind, this time you all feel it, and she is going to use... I don't know if we're in open combat with these guys yet, that I want to attack them with my abilities, but I will use this to target, all 4 of the companions near me. Say, it's too early for this. Would you please handle this? As a wind starts to force the lot of you towards the enemy.
It doesn't use its reaction. I forgot about it. It doesn't use reactions, right? It just
No.
move. Okay. All right. Each which 4 did you select again? Sorry. Who did you not select?
Just the 4 next to me.
The 4 next to you. Okay. Yeah, everybody. So everybody can move up to half their speed. Move, please, if you'd like to.
If we just went.
Half your speed is technically going to be. Oh, why is my? Oh my! Hold on, I need to change.
12.5.
Oh, in that case, is there actually like a structural pillar there though?
A mast.
It's the mast.
Yeah.
So yeah. And as part of her impulse junction, Elizabeth is just going to step back a little bit. And that would be my turn.
Excelente. Is everybody's speed 25 or did I mess something up here?
I've got 30.
You've got 30. Okay. Sorry. 1 second. I'm gonna speed total. Yes. You've got 30 for sure. Okay. So if you had okay, that works. Perfect. If you had 30, you move 15. Right. And if you had 25, you move 10. So you guys did do that. Yes? Sorry, Jaren, go ahead.
Can I move here instead?
Yep. If you
Oh fuck! So I only moved up because you moved up.
Well, I want Peanut.
Really
Yeah.
quickly, high stakes, you have 15. Perfect. Okay, double checking. Got it. Cool. That's your turn, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Question mark. Excellent. Sue!
Well, now, what do I want to do? I don't actually know. My brain is not alive. Let's keelhaul them. That doesn't sound very polite. I am just going to be like, could you kindly just move out of the way, please? I require the kitchen to serve your meals.
Oh, nerdy robots talking again. Come on, what are you gonna do? Push me? Is that a...
Fucking bust out in lasers. Ah.
Just fire a little laser and like, the heat has begun. I suggest you allow me to get to the kitchen immediately before the.
Was that a lethal or non-lethal energy beam?
It's an unarmed strike, so you can do
No,
it
it's
non-lethally.
a laser
Well,
beam.
This is not does not have the non-lethal trait.
Okay.
So it'd be a -2 if I was going to do it, but it's only 1 damage. I'm turning the heating up to prepare for dinner. I suggest that you don't become the next
Can
meal.
you flavor me how this looks like, please?
Literally, it is just pretty much what you would imagine, like the kind of implements on his hands that kind of end up being the jets of flame that he cooks with kind of heat up and just a small just towards the leg, like just onto the leg, a little
Yeah.
laser strike.
And
Very
Maisie,
small
having seen
flame.
this before, is going to fucking pivot as it goes past her.
And I guess the second question is, what did you reflavor to do this, or what did you
Nothing. That's literally what I get as an automaton.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's fine. I was just double checking. Okay, is that the major? Okay, perfect. That's fine. That's fine, people. 1 damage. I don't know. Well, let me see what happens here. Mahim turns around.
Technically, I still have more action, probably.
Did you? Oh, I thought you
That's
used all
only,
3. I'm so sorry.
no, it's only
I'm
one shot,
tired.
but
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
I don't think I was really going to do much else. I might throw down, and I don't know if this is going to be appropriately patched on here, but I will give myself a glass shield as well.
Is this a Pyrex shield or?
He wraps
He's just
himself in
holding
cling
up the
film.
frying pan.
Yo, that big robot guy's cooking. Hey, cook this. He walks up and punches you in the mouth.
I don't have a mouth.
Come on, Mahim.
Where the mouth
I know
would. He's
have
going to give
stat
you a
block.
mouth.
Okay, I don't have a. I forgot. God damn it, Mahim. Why did you not get a stat block here?
It seems as though you haven't eaten stats this morning.
Oh, I got it.
It's because I haven't prepared your stat block for you.
I got it. There we go. Let's punch. Let's try again here. Oh! Oh! Mr. Big Robot Guy, you gonna fry me now? As he non-lethally punches you in the face.
Yes.
He will attempt to trip you with an MAP. Basic action macros. Oh, shit! As he slips on a rag and falls to the floor. Fuck!
Somebody didn't clean properly. Who was responsible for this?
Jaundice Jape just kind of gives a scowled yeah. He just walks up to high stakes and just we're gonna go ahead and demoralize without. I'm gonna say he has intimidating glare, and you better not contest that. Okay, fine. He still sucks at it. he scowls at High Stakes. High Stakes does not look phased, so he's gonna punch him. Oh, that'll miss. All right,
He's
that's
gonna
fine.
try.
He's gonna try as High Stakes. I can imagine High Stakes just stopping it with his bare fucking hands. Maisie, go.
Right, I'm gonna use free action, sorry, to devise a stratagem on Mahim. And just to sort of see how well I've been able to sort of work these guys out thus far. Oh, that seems like a good chance. Okay, works for me. I'm going to just yeah, a tall girl, a lot of weight. He's on the ground. He's slipped over. He's caused his own problems. I'm just going to boot him directly in the head, stomping more accurately. Please, please, please. Splendid.
Ooh. Solid punch. Yes, that was an arm attack. Perfect. Ah, you thick girl. I'm gonna get you.
With 2 C's.
Yep. Uh-huh. What else can I do? I'm going to...
So that was 2 actions, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to crick my neck. I'm going to walk here. I know. And that was 1 action.
Do you have a lead on random pirates attacking you in the middle of...
I've spent the entire campaign thus far sizing up all of these pirates.
Fair,
if that doesn't count as an investigation, I don't know what does. I'm going to move to here so that I'm flanking Jape, and I'm going to drag Leogan up off the ground.
Sure. That will require an athletics check versus Leogan's fortitude save, as per my house rules. Go.
Against your fortitude?
Against Leogan's fortitude save, yes. And it is an attack trait. Really
Yeah, but surely he's a willing creature, so...
He's a heavy boy. You gotta lift him up.
Oh. My athletics isn't very good.
He's not using any actions to get himself up. You gotta lift him up yourself. He does not manage to lift Leogan off the ground. I've done this before, right, Aaron?
I think so.
This is the way I've done it. I should probably just write it down for future sake, but this is the way I've done it. So, that's okay. That's your turn, Maisie. Dr. Crane.
Okay. Well, Dr. Crane is going to command Peanut. One action move right there. Dr. Crane is going to overdrive, which is literally him just taking out a few vials from his jacket, and he just smashes them into his mouth and starts drinking them. And Peanut is like, oh dear, Dr. Crane is about to... And then Peanut's entire little bulbous head inside the glass thing just turns blood red. And Peanut gets quite murderous. But let me make that crafting check.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that description. Gain a hero. Dr. Crane.
I can't gain anymore.
I'll give it to Peanut.
I wonder if this overdrive macro will work. Let's try it.
Peanut.
Select inventor, Dr. Crane. Confirm.
Yep, it
Failure.
does work because the DC is 15 as a lower.
Cool.
But nothing happens.
Yep, failure. Yeah, nothing happens. All right. With Peanut's second and final action, she's going to use the smashing bit as a little hammer. She pulls out a little hammer. This might hurt a little. Never mind. You're made of flesh.
One of them, I'm going to say Tam Narwhal Tate. Hey! You're not pulling out actual weapons, are you? They all kind of look a little bit nervous at this point.
Are you asking me or the doctor? I'm just his assistant. This is
Machines we
this is a
operate.
medical implement used to treat wounds and fix broken bones.
I can't wait to see that little fucker get killed. That's your turn, Dr. Crane?
I have one more action for Crane.
Fair enough.
Let's see. He's just gonna step here. And yeah, that's his turn.
Excelente. Who was bullying Phipps? I think it was Leogan, but somebody
Sue.
else was bullying Phipps. Sue was. Yeah.
I shot him from like 1 point. Pew!
Excellent. He's gonna swing a punch at Leogan. He fucking fell. You nerd. Move up here
Ow.
and then kick Sue in the shins. Huh, I bet this won't hurt. Oh! Look at the you're not dying. You are unconscious. Look at the cook. Huh, what are you gonna cook today? Oh, he can't hear me.
Oh, I can hear you. As an automaton, we do not go unconscious.
Shut up, Michael. High stakes. What are you doing?
Actually, I'm fine.
Well, I hope you have a really good explanation for all of this, and you can present your case to the captain who's standing right behind you.
Hey, I didn't kill him. He's fine. He's
And-
absolutely fine. Sorry.
I'm gonna point behind them, and with Ace's help, he's gonna shriek and point as well, and I'm trying to create a diversion.
Excellent. Hit the macro, target one of them, click on create a diversion. Perfect. You can now sneak or strike if you want. As Jaundice Jape, who is mute but not deaf, does like what? Turns around. Is that the captain kind of exaggerated look on his face? And everybody else kind of looks around too. What do you do with your second and or third action, high stakes?
I don't have to hide, right?
You are already
I-
hidden. You can now just sneak away if you want to with another kind of.
Okay, cool. I'll just comically stand right behind the mast, as the guy in front of me is looking behind.
Okay.
just like turn slightly so that I'm kind of behind the mast.
Okay, roll me a
With
public
my
stealth. I will be. I mean, the mask is hiding you from Jape, Aretta, and Tam, and Shivaka, but not from Phipps. And
I don't want to hide.
You don't
I
want
just
to
want
hide.
to.
You just want to do that as a. Okay.
Yeah, because I want to use my 2 other actions as well.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. You comically hide behind the mask as they look around. They turn back around. What do you do with your other actions, high stakes?
High Stakes is gonna slowly wave his hand in the air, and it's gonna slightly warp the vision of anyone who's looking there, and I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay.
And fuck it, I'll just get in my stance as well.
Okay. Remember this.
While I'm at it.
This creative diversion only lasts until when? Until the end of your turn. Yeah, it says it on there. So it was a fun flavor bit. They'll look back. What the fuck? You step behind the mask, cast shield, get in your stance. They turn around. Hey, not funny.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
You shut up as she kicks Leogan.
I get a distinct impression we're not supposed to win this fight.
Well, I guess that's good news because I will have to leave in 10 minutes and I'll be back in an hour. So
you'll be unconscious for the next few little bits here. I'll put you unconscious here. Clonk as she kicks you in the head. As you fall, it's a small concussion, Leogan. Nothing to worry about, really.
I'm sure it's.
Yeah,
It's just a critical 14 damage, non-lethal.
non-lethal, exactly. It's
How,
a small
how many concussions has he received on this?
I've
and
been
then
whipped,
she
not
will,
concussed.
she will attempt to trip Maisie. Well, you know what? I'm gonna trip her. I'm gonna trip Maisie.
My saves are really bad. Not that bad, though.
Aw, she will fuck that up, and she will smile and haymaker Maisie with an MAP -10. Not gonna hit. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Jesus Christ. It definitely hits. Hey,
The fuck
look
were you
over there.
expecting?
All right, Mr. Tam Narwhal Tate will run up to high stakes. You think you could fool me with the captain? Plus, he's not gonna care if we do a little roughhousing, is he? As he punches you, high stakes, and will punch you again.
I should be able to shield that, right?
You want to shield the first one? You certainly can. It'll
Yeah.
explode your shield for the rest of the battle, but you might as
Yep.
well. Ah! Fuck! That exploded in my hand. At this point in time, at the beginning of this round, you know what I need? I need that. Was there like a sound effect with Peter Pan?
Oh, for
Captain
fuck's
Hook?
sake.
You know, maybe.
Pablo's looking for sound effects.
The
Prepare
clock.
for 10 minutes of this.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's all I can think of. There's a clock from like his
Clock,
alligator.
yeah. You guys hear footsteps from behind. As what's his fucking face? Where is he? Where'd I put him? Master Scourge comes down.
Elizabeth would like to immediately dispel her aura.
Okay. As you hear,
I mean,
the
it's not very hard, but I'm gonna as soon as I hear footsteps of somebody else, I'm gonna immediately sort of play the victim, if that makes sense. It's not difficult because I've just taken a haymaker to the face, but I'm surrounded. I'm up against Leogan. I want to play the victim party in this.
roll me a diplomacy or deception. Pun.
Mm-hmm.
As Master Scourge wordlessly looks down at everything going on here, the
Fucking
pirates,
stupid rolls. I've not got above a 10 this whole fucking campaign.
the pirates all kind of, he's just roughing around, Master Scourge. I see that. I have a question. Who threw the first punch?
It was
Checks.
Maheen.
Checks
It was
combat log.
Maheen, right?
As Jaundice Jape immediately points his Leogan, and the rest of the pirates kind of follow suit. Yeah, it was that guy. Leogan, as you're unconscious, yeah, you know what? I'll let you be conscious for this one. You can defend yourself via words, but not via much else, really. So, what do you say?
So are we not all allowed to point at
Oh, is he
Maheen
gone?
at this
Is
point?
he gone? No. Okay, never
He's
mind.
gone.
No, I'm here.
He is unconscious. Can we all point at Maheen instead as well?
Can you
Okay.
not hear
When
me?
they say,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
now.
I can hear you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. I guess I'll clean up. I think technically the first punch was this bitch to the floor, pointing at where she tripped me. Then there was a kick, a punch, another kick. I lost count, but honestly, yeah, it's about as one-sided as a fight as it looks. We got our asses kicked by your hand-picked little.
Logan, before you can say anything else, a whip comes and puts you into unconsciousness, and I'll see you in an hour, buddy. Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Anybody else have
Breakfast
any
will be
smart
delayed.
words?
They knocked out the cook. What the fuck are we gonna have for breakfast?
Get him the fuck back up again. Don't you say you're a doctor?
Elizabeth would
I
like
guess
to,
I am.
He's made of metal.
Sorry, go ahead, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth would just like to try and hide.
Roll me a stealth, Elizabeth. The rest of these kind of asshole pirates. And where the fuck are you going? As he runs to the back. Which I can reveal your stealth check, but he obviously sees you.
Absolutely nowhere, obviously. Just trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, seem to be a little sneaky there. Hiding in the back.
It's a good way to avoid getting hit.
Is it? Sorry. Dr. Crane, what are you doing? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Sue.
It's okay. I didn't use risky surgery.
As Master Scourge is kind of distracted. What the fuck are you doing? We need today's cook. If you can't get him up.
I can't get him up. He doesn't have a spleen.
Master Scourge looks eager to hit somebody else other than Leogan as he looks around. Maisie, are you doing or saying anything?
I'm mainly I'm mainly clutching my nose, which is probably bleeding, and trying to examine my glasses to see if they're broken.
Pitiable. That could deserve a lashing. High stakes. Are you actually trying to hide?
I'm just trying to be like extremely inconspicuous.
Roll me deception.
By like leaning up against the mast and slowly moving around it to where Master Scourge
exactly,
can't
yeah.
see him.
You know what? I think I'm gonna whip Dr. Crane for his incompetence at being unable to heal Sue. Although that's a pretty low roll, high stakes. I can whip multiple people. Hold on. Dr. Crane. Get him up.
Everyone
or
gets
else.
one.
And
He's
you.
currently immune for an hour.
He turns around, Dr. Crane. I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say?
I said you hit like a bitch.
Oh fuck!
Ah,
Oh dear!
Whilst
No, Doctor. He didn't mean it, Master Scourge.
whilst he's doing all of the whipping, can I examine him to see why he isn't whipping any of the other guys?
You can roll me a recall knowledge, Maisie.
I like
Oh, I shouldn't
those.
have deleted them because this is a. Oh, that's a natural one. Would you like to reroll using a hero point, or would you like
Yeah,
to
sure.
give
Fuck it.
me give you false information? Come on,
What?
let me give you
Is
false
it- I'm
information.
No, I'm re-rolling
All right, fine.
because
that's not
I'm not
Scourge.
good at a lot.
Okay,
Should
give
I
me-
just do it again?
Yeah, do it again, and then you'll see if I have your hero point. Okay, natural 20. You fail on his recall knowledge, but I will say.
Wait, what?
No, natural 20. Sorry, dirty 20. Not natural.
Oh.
Dirty 20. But I will give you one super hint if you roll me a public perception, Maisie.
Sure. Does it have to succeed?
They just don't have to roll like a shit.
That's a shit room.
I don't know what to tell you. I've not rolled above a 10 this entire campaign.
All right, Maisie. Look, is it suspicious that he didn't whip any of the other pirates? No.
Yeah.
Why would it be suspicious? There's no suspiciousness here at all. Yes, it's suspicious, but you don't know why. That's the gist of it. Yes, he didn't whip any of them. He verbally reprimanded a couple of them, I will say, but didn't actually whip them. Anyway, Dr. Crane, did you say you hit like a bitch?
Yeah.
Okay. He hits you once, and then what does Peanut say?
Peanut's just like, oh, Master Scourge, please. He's an idiot. He didn't mean it.
I need a diplomacy check from Peanut.
Yeah, peanuts. Trained in diplomacy?
Natural 20?
Maybe.
Natural 20. That's a natural 20.
9.
Yeah, let's whip Peanut as well. Oh, sorry, not you.
Oh boy.
Is that it? for Peanut?
Confiscated.
okay.
Some of the pirates are still here. I moved them off the map, but they are watching the show. I really shouldn't have moved them off the map. They're watching the show. Why did you say, "Oh boy, Dr. Crane"?
Because he hit Peanut.
Okay.
Dr. Crane's like eye starts twitching and his prosthetic arm starts twitching a little bit. And Peanut grabs Dr. Crane by the arm and just like, no, no, no.
I kind of want you to roll me a will save, but not really. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you if you want to roll a will save, Dr.
I'll
Crane.
roll a will.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll roll
yeah.
a will save. Yeah, it's a failure. Dr. Crane's just gonna swing at Master Scourge.
Well, it's time for your third character, mate.
Okay.
One
Just
per
play Satan.
session.
Okay. Oh God, what did the handbook tell me? What happens when you do this? Jesus Christ!
I don't know, he's gone.
This is like breaking protocol. Aaron, where did you go? Aaron, I need your help right now.
What to do if your players go rogue?
Can I throw myself in front of the attack?
You cannot do that because he's about to he's right in front. He's swinging.
Yeah,
Swing,
okay,
Doctor.
fair enough.
Dr. Queen, just swing.
Okay.
And then we'll roll initiative. But swing.
Now,
Take his head off.
Yeah, get a nat 20 like
Oh, that's a
not
hit.
bad. That's a hit. Roll me damage.
He's got 100 health.
Okay.
It turns out I only had
The
2.
room falls deathly quiet for a second.
Do you cut off his beard or something? Is that what he does? With his like chainsaw hand.
Do it. Do it.
As
Give him a.
as you just strike back at Master Scourge, and Master Scourge doesn't even react. He just kind of looks at you like it's almost Jaren, has your father ever been disappointed in you?
Yeah.
Is it just a terrifying kind of one of those well, it is for me. And this is gonna be, oh my god. Okay.
Pablo,
Yeah.
as Crane is doing this, can Elizabeth look over at Master Scourge and try to get an idea of... Obviously, this punch has not severely injured him, but does it look like it did anything? Is this like a mosquito bite to him, or...
Roll recall knowledge.
Okay.
Recall knowledge. I will give you the information if you succeed. And if you don't
I'm
succeed,
trying to...
I'll give you a vague piece of information.
Trying to glean how far out of the ballpark this guy is.
Does it feel like I hit a wall?
I need you to target him, Elizabeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
I have to go help my mum quick, but I am unconscious, so.
Same roll as before. As far as you can tell, I don't know what to tell you, Elizabeth.
Can I hero point it?
You just don't have society trained. That's the issue.
Nah, okay.
I will say though, with a natural 8, this guy, it's not about his toughness. It's about the fact that right now he's about to basically get everybody on board to jump Dr. Crane, pummel him into unconsciousness, and possibly put him in the sweat box, right? It's about the fact that he is not the first mate, but the first mate's best friend, and that Dr. Crane just attempted to attack him.
I would like to say something after Dr. Crane punches him. He just kind of stares him right in the eye. Hurts, doesn't it?
Master Scourge is going to whip you, let's do this properly here. 1. Second one misses. Third one misses. As you attempt.
Hey, does he get another go?
The rest of the pirates start moving in. You get another go. One more. I'll give you an action, Dr. Crane, before some pirates start grabbing you.
Okay. He's just gonna. Dr. Crane's just kind of laughing a little bit. He's wincing. It hurts, but he's just kind of laughing psychotically as Peanut is just shaking her head like she tried her best. And Dr. Crane's just like, I've met types like you before. All you do is scream and yell like little
Master
bitches.
Scourge is gonna stop whipping you at this point in time. Do what you want to do. Go ahead. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do. I just thought of something evil.
He's just gonna. Whenever Mahim gets next to him, Dr. Crane's just gonna elbow him in the jaw or try to.
Okay, you get grabbed by multiple pirates. As Master Scourge says, "Wait, keep him up. I want him to see this." So it's Peanut you like, huh? As Phipps the bully grabs Peanut. What does Peanut say as she's grabbed?
Oh dear, this is not going to be good.
This little thing? Did Cutthroat Grok do this to you? I'm gonna have a talk with her.
She was bought fair and square.
Oh, was she? As Peanut gets whipped once. A couple of pieces of I'm not sure what Peanut has machinery wise, but a couple of pieces of her machinery just fall on the floor, clinging and clanging.
Yeah.
You are currently being grabbed by multiple pirates. We could technically roll initiative if you want, Dr. Crane. But I would you prefer that, or would you rather just play?
No,
this
we can
out?
let this play out
Okay,
roleplay wise.
Sue
I
also,
get the impression he wouldn't be able to do anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, this is more of this shouldn't be an initiative thing. It's more of like
Yeah.
there's 6 pirates grabbing you, and Master Scourge is currently looking at Peanut. Well, I have a question.
Dr. Crane he's not even saying anything anymore. He is just staring at Master Scourge, unblinking, with a deadpan expression.
Phipps. Yeah? This thing. What is it exactly? Some sort of robot thing? Is it alive? Can robots thing be alive? Is it a valuable member of our crew, Phipps? Oh! No, I don't think it is. Good. Throw it overboard. Do you have anything to say you want it right now, Dr. Crane?
Can I use no cause for alarm?
I don't think they're afraid.
No, okay, that's a good point.
Dr. Crane, his one good eye kind of widens for a second as his demeanor sort of changes. Wait. I'll do anything. Don't. Please.
Anything?
Anything. Just let me keep Peanut. That's all I ask.
Dr. Crane, I know you're not very trained in diplomacy, so I'll let you use something else instead. But I'm wondering what is a good pity lore.
They're putting stuff in the water to make the Gripply blue.
I'll allow you to roll a medicine check to show off your medical skills here.
Oh boy.
This will require a roll, though. Want to hear about that?
Yeah. Boy, I am not rolling well today. He is a bit injured, though.
Damn.
If you throw that thing overboard, one of the only medics on this boat is going to be dead. Or mad. Whip me all you like, but genuinely,
As
The amount these
Master
guys get hurt.
As Master Scourge is
You'll-
sitting there thinking, you mentioned that Maisie. Roll me a diplomacy check, please.
You need as many healers as you can get. Fucking please.
Fine.
Okay.
As Master Scourge whips Dr. Crane into unconsciousness. Get him up. Oh, no, he wouldn't do that. He'll leave you up, actually, as he turns around and says... He looks you straight in the eye, Dr. Crane, and says, you hit me again? And that little thing is going to have to learn how to float. You hear me?
Yes, Master Scourge.
That's what I want to hear. Now treat yourself, treat the medic, and get to the fucking work. I can't scream too loud. It's 8 p.m. on Spain, but Jesus Christ. Sorry. Master Scrolls will go up deck. You can attempt to heal yourself, Dr. Crane. You can attempt to heal Sue. I'll say, an hour will pass or whatever, and then we can. I think we might need a little break, actually. Maybe.
Let's see if my rolls improve.
Level 1. Level
No.
1. Level 1.
All right, let's.
Technically, Peanut could assist in that one if you wanted to attempt a DC 10 medicine check.
I'm not sure how that works because Peanut is not trained in medicine.
Well, then, yeah, it would be a higher chance of
Yeah.
quickly failing that. That's fair.
Let's try Sue
also
again.
Targeting Mahim for some reason.
Am I still? Oh, for the first one? Gotcha.
Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't really matter too much.
Let's try
You're
Sue
targeting
again.
yourself, yeah. Oh my
Jeez, these
God,
rolls
Dr.
today.
Crane. Is
Well,
Michael back anyway? He's not back, is he? Okay. Well, he'll get up eventually. I think there's another ship's doctor around as well. We're anything else you guys do? High stakes, Elizabeth in particular, during.
I
This
take it my piping up didn't earn me anything.
No, you saved Peanut's ass. I think is what you just did. So, well done. I'll let you guys talk amongst yourself a little bit as the other pirates go upstairs. Then we'll be doing our daily tasks. So if there's anything you wish to say it now. And I'll allow Sue to be awake at this point.
Dr. Crane just goes up to Maisie. That's twice I owe you. I hope you're keeping tabs.
Hey, I paid for him. It'd be a bit stupid if it went overboard this quickly.
That's not good. This is going to set things back weeks at least.
How do you mean? Your attempt to, make money?
No, well, sort of. These injuries are damaged relationships, not to mention that we now know that those thugs are working directly on the wishes of Mr. Scourge. So they're going to be probably impossible to sway.
Call me an idiot, but I don't think this is a setback at all. First of all, they were acting on orders from Scourge, which means I don't think they have any opinions either way about us. I don't suppose we've lessened or added anything. We didn't hurt any of them enough to cause them to dislike us. And if we don't want to try and sway them, that means that we now know who not to try to. Process of elimination. More information. It's good for us.
I am motivated now. Whatever you need me to do, however you need me to do it. Master Scourge is mine.
Crane, here's what I need you to do. Ask us, or Peanut, who seems to be fairly well put together.
Thank you, I made her myself.
But no flying off the rails. I don't want you attacking anything unless we have to.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it a shot since it worked out so well for Leogan.
No, with the amount of influence he has in the ship, a direct engagement is not a good idea. It'd be best to kill him quietly somehow.
Well, if he's, you know, up against the side of the ship any day of the week. Doesn't take a lot to flip 2 legs up.
Maybe.
I'm gonna shave his spleen while it's still inside of him.
Sue, you're also awake, by the way, if you wanted to.
He'll be
I think we should-
gagged.
I think
Bring
we
him
should
for murder.
preserve our lives a little bit longer by not discussing this in the middle of a public space.
The whole ship is a
Besides, we were expected up on the deck some time ago. I suggest we don't risk that.
Peanut kind of pipes up. I propose, since everyone is unfamiliar with Dr. Crane and I's relationship, I am his assistant, and he can tend to fly off the rails. I think we should possibly come up with a sort of safety word for when I notice that, or when someone else notices that. We can use that word. Dr. Crane, go away, please. We are conversing for a moment. Okay. So
Good stuff, Liz. I'm going to get Leogan up. Let's drag him up as well, just in case he gets in trouble for not being on deck.
I'll have to think of a safety word, actually.
How
Well,
about
thank you for the offer,
Peanuts?
but I think he's fine as is.
That's my name.
I know. And you're his voice of reason. Reminding him of his voice of reason might help him.
That's not what a. Never mind. I have breakfast to cook.
Breakfast. That'll be the word.
Excuse me,
Yeah, but-
Harrigan, did you say things are fine?
Tie sticks?
I didn't hear you.
Did I say what?
So did you say things are fine?
Well, no. I said Dr. Crane is fine.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
I mean, I have to assume that all these talks about shaving people's spleens is just talk, right? Right?
You'll have to ask him that.
Right? Peanut?
Oh, the shaving spleens bit?
Wait, does he do that?
No comment.
All right.
No.
We're going to take a little break as we go up to the top. We're going to be doing our daily activities. In fact, let me take the break now. But reminder, guys. All right. Day 1 of tasks. Right. I forget how this works. That some people were riggers, some people were swabs. Yes.
Yeah, some big riggers. I'm a cook. You
Alright.
roll a thing.
Let me see. Drunk, not drunk. Coop is drunk. Okay, excellent.
Shot collar.
So Sue, today's task. Remember, you can check the reference guide. Captain Harrigan is celebrating something special today, and wants one of the ship's pigs butchered and cooked for dinner. How many pigs are there? There's a lot. So
And we're some of them.
we, so
Yeah.
I need a survival or cooking lore, and then another. No, this is the higher DC. For the second one, if Coop is drunk, this requires a higher DC cooking lore and a crafting check. Hey, Chris, somebody can stream for Chris. That'd be great.
I will do a cookie cook.
Oh,
The
you could have hit the button next time, but that is a crit success, which
Oh, yeah,
unfortunately gives you absolutely no benefit over a success, other than you make a.
Oh no, it's going to give me a benefit because I'm going to intentionally make sure that the dickheads that just bullied us, their food just happens to slide across some floors and some walls, and it gets a few extra ingredients in there that aren't particularly nice.
With that crit success, you're subtle enough that later in the day, whenever they're eating, you notice a couple. What the fuck is that? But with that crit success, it's great. They don't really overtly either notice you. Fucking Coop getting drunk again. Jesus Christ. Well done on that, and I will give you a hero point for getting revenge, subtle revenge.
I'm already at 3.
Well, I don't know, man. Give it to somebody else. That's fine. I'll let you. Who do you want to
I
give
think
it to?
Peanut can have it.
Peanut can have it. Fine. And then what is your ship activity for the day? What are you doing?
Oh, yes. I was looking at that and then I got distracted.
You should have probably told me that before, because this affects your daily work.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm always going to carry on working, and I rolled an at 20, so it won't really make the outcome any different logically. Let me just double check all the things. So, what were the names of the guys that were just knobheads to us? They're the ones that are already unfriendly or hostile, aren't they?
Already hostile. Most of these are hostile. The only one that didn't punch you guys was Slippery Sil Lonigan, but that's because she was made somewhat unfriendly or less hostile by Jack.
I think I will attempt to influence. I think I'm gonna go with a random one of whoever the hell Giffer Tibbs is. The gnome. Oh no, he's a gnome. Don't want to touch that. I don't like gnomes. We'll go with Tilly Brackett.
Okay, Tilly Brackett, human, swab, unfriendly. Let me find her bio/personality here. We'll try to keep this a little quick here, but where is Tilly? What did you say, Tilly Brackett?
Yeah.
A tough joker. Where is she on the map here? Oh, there she is. Hey! She's
if she's a tough joker, that kind of thing, I'll kind of tie it in with that like net 20 kind of stuff and just be like, keep an eye on what those guys end up eating, kind of thing. And do something else to associate with it, right? What do we have to do?
Go ahead and roll me a Sorry, my brain's lagging today, but I think it was one of the charisma-based checks, basically.
Yeah. I'm not very good at them, but I will.
I'll give you a +2 for your cooking lore success, just because I think it makes sense. So.
Okay. I guess diplomacy, which again I'll give +2.
You want to use one of your 3 multiple hero points?
Yeah, may as well. Can only get slightly worse, right? Can only get slightly better too.
She doesn't change her demeanor, but
Nah.
she will say, "Next time, try the." Sorry, wrong voice. Whatever. Next time, try the rum. She gives you a bit of a hint there on that, and you get a sense that she really also likes a lot of rum. So at least you'll get that for the next conversation you want to have with her. All right. Thank you so much, Sue. Next volunteer for today's tasks, just say hello or whatever you want to say.
I got one.
All right, Elizabeth. Are you drunk today? Oh, just kidding. That's the wrong one.
Drunk on life.
So let me give you you're a swab, correct? Let me give you your task for the day, and then we can decide. Oh no, it seems that whenever what's his name? Fucking Master Scourge was divvying out tasks. I'll say he looked at you, and he would have said something along the lines of, "Yeah, someone needs a little bit more practice." You, Bilges.
All right. So, do I make that check first?
What do you want to do for today? Is the question.
Well, I real quick, I want to think back to the encounter that morning, and within that group of thugs, did any one of them, in particular, seem to be kind of the ringleader or the most influential?
Go ahead and roll me a retroactive secret perception, please, just to get that kind of vibe going there, and I'll double check for you as well.
Does eye patch affect this one?
No, this is more of a sense motive, not visual perception. Excellent. The one that seemed to be the Phipps Chumlet. Which one was Phipps here? That's the bully guy. Seemed to be kind of the ringleader. Yeah,
Okay.
under that one.
So Elizabeth, though she is supposed to be in the bilge, is going to, kind of try to sneak around a bit and kind of blow that off. Because she's bad at it anyway.
Okay.
And seek out Mr. Chumlet.
Seek him out indeed, as he smirks as you approaches. Enjoying the bilges? Why aren't you down?
Well, lunch break,
Oh, sure.
Actually, I wanted to speak with you. That was quite a show you put on this morning. Really put them into line.
I want to see it again?
Oh, that's... I have a different set of skills. I noticed that you and your crew seem to have a bit of influence around here, and I find that very interesting. Perhaps our skill sets could benefit each other.
Go ahead and start off with the charisma-based check to see how he responds to this one.
Yeah. Any particular one? I intend to be dishonest with this man.
Then go ahead. Deception check is fine. And you're still at the bottom of the barrel. But if my ass gets enough kissing, I might be able to listen to what you say. Continue what you wanted to say. He will still be unfriendly, though, from outright hostile. So he's not going to straight up listen to you right now. But if you wanted to finish your thought, you're welcome to do so.
Well, I'm no stranger to dirty work. But if we could help each other, and if I could, get some friends in higher places than the low lifes you threw around this morning, then maybe we could, not friends, but beneficial acquaintances.
Let me actually double check Phipps as well. You get a sense he's just a cowardly bully, if I recall correctly. And some of the comments he makes, while I will not repeat them here, make you uncomfortable. Yes? Yes. So, but you survive his conversation, Elizabeth, and gain him from hostile to unfriendly. So we'll keep that as much. And then go ahead and roll me the athletics check, please, for the bilges. That's pretty good AI art, Michael.
Even that being about the best I could do, but all right, it is what it is.
Bilges sucks. I will say this is not a critical failure. So I think you'll get a rope bash at the end of the day, which is just 1 point of damage. You'll roll me the fatigue check as well. And you are fatigued. So it's just a shitty day overall. You had a nasty conversation which was not a great conversation, even though it did go your way with Phipps. It was just not a polite conversation. It was a nasty works in the bilges, and then to top it off at the end of the day, you are just tired and sweaty. And you then also get, rope bashed. Is that okay for a pirate state life there, Eric?
Sounds like a piratey life.
All right, next volunteer.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Jaren. Jaren, you're a
Well-
swab, correct?
Yeah.
Let me find your task for the day, and then what do we got? Yeah, that's what you do. But what are you doing what are you actually doing, Dr. Crane?
I am going to. Let me double check it. Yeah, I'm gonna eavesdrop. Dr. Crane with Peanuts at Peanuts' behest. She's going to remind him that subtlety is the key to victory.
Would
And
you
Dr.
like
Crane
to
is
eavesdrop
yeah.
this particular person or just overall eavesdropping?
More like the group that we contended with and what their relationship is to Master Scourge. Like, is he kind of like the ringleader above the whole team, or are they kind of acting independently and he's turning a blind eye to it, or like what's their whole
Do me a
story?
favor and start off with a -1. Roll me public perception and then roll me the not work as well. I'll give you both results.
Public perception. That is awful.
We really have been rolling fucking shite recently.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Thank
Okay.
God, because that was a critical failure. This was not. All right. And then roll me the -1 with the athletics check, please, to see if
Okay.
you actually do the work. But with that perception check.
Oh yeah, my athletics is shite. Oh, not bad.
Excellent, Dr. Crane. You hear a piece of information that makes your eyes widen. You hear.
Can his eyes get any wider? Aren't they like taped open or something?
Areta talking to Phipps. Yeah, Master Courage already talked to us this morning, right? What did he say? He doesn't like these knee swabs? And that these sluggers need to be knocked into shape? Yeah. What did he say? Give him a little bit of a beating and prevent them from getting on deck in time for their shift. Mr. Plug. Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Mr. Plug would have punished all of you for being late. Forgot about that.
Oops.
Whoops.
Looks like he was late to the punishment. I guess
Right.
he's getting punished.
I guess Plug forgot.
No, Mr. Plug would have. You know what? Let's just make this fun here. I'm gonna roll a 1d6. Let's hope I roll Leogan. That's Leogan.
He gets punished.
He gets punished. He'll get a couple of whips and he'll fall back unconscious. Sorry, Leogan. I know you're probably watching later, but I think it works because I forgot anyway. So Leogan got whipped a little bit, which probably doesn't help his demeanor. What the hell did I just click? Nitro. I don't want to give you nitro, Michael. Do you want free nitro, Michael? It's 3 weeks.
I think I already have Nitro.
3 weeks of free
Uh,
nitro.
I think I subscribed to it and then just had forgotten about it.
Did you? And you haven't boosted my server, Michael?
No, I boost my own, mate.
Oh, okay, fair. That's fair. That's 100% totally legit reason to not boost my server if you boost your own. Okay, where was I? I think
So,
I derailed. Yes, sorry.
the punishments for being late.
Yeah, I whipped Leogan a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
So you said Areta was talking to Phipps. I overheard them saying Mr. Plug is the one kind of making sure we get a beating.
Master Scourge has talked
okay.
to them, saying that he doesn't like these new swabs, the you guys. So Master Scourge has talked to these 4 people and said, I don't like these new people. Beat them into shape and make sure they come in late. For the long and short of it. Yeah? Does that work?
Son of a bitch.
good,
Well,
relevant
Dr. Crane
information,
already kind of had that sort of idea, but now this confirms it.
I wonder what happens if we sink the ship.
Do I have to make that fortitude save?
You
Or is
certainly
that
do.
only if I... Okay.
You certainly do. It's heavy not work, so you are fatigued.
I'm
And
sorry, I
by
was
the
pretty
way,
close to
guys,
death anyway.
fatigued. I don't know if mechanically it does. It only gives 1 to ACs and saving throws, but I will put a -1 to all skill checks as well. At least for this, because there's not any saving throws or AC going on anytime soon. So fatigue will actually affect your next day's work as well. And I'm hoping to homebrew an exhaustion mechanic, but maybe one day, not today. All right.
Fatigue.
So, who are we missing here? High stakes
Me.
and maze. You? Yes, you. Who's you? Who said me?
Me.
Oh, Jack. Yes. What are you doing today? Are you rigger? You're a rigger. Let me give you a.
Yeah, I'm a rigger.
Rigor mortis.
Upper
Yeah.
rigging work, 50 feet up. Don't critically fail this.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing for today?
Well, I'm doing. I want to check to see because I've critically failed both of my rigging checks thus far. I think I'm going to see how I do with the rigging first before I do anything else. I'm going to get expert athletics at level 2, so with any luck, I'll be better at this. But right now, do I just click that?
Go for it.
Thank fuck for that.
Literally a success. Followed by an acrobatics check. Show me the acrobatics.
Or to avoid falling.
To avoid falling.
Hmm.
You've successfully avoided drowning.
Remember, if you work diligently today, you actually get a plus your circumstance bonus to all of this. So,
Thank fuck for
all right,
these.
what are you doing for the day, Maisie?
Okay, now when I realise that I'm actually not fucked up my work for the first time ever, I'm going to wait for the perfect moment and try and quote unquote accidentally bumble into a discussion with Corky Taroon.
Oh, okay. All right. Kalki, the captain's cabin girl,
Yeah.
barely gives you a second glance as you pass by with her. Let me actually double check a couple things.
Can I get a read on her at all?
Yes.
Would that count
Oh,
as an
well,
action
no, it
or
does not. You can get a read with a secret perception, please.
okay? Huh. There's also low.
Okay, good. There's multiple things you've gotten a read on her for the last few days. She is the captain's personal assistant.
Personal assistant.
Yes, like she
Mm.
does a lot of the chores that the overbearing boss. She's overworked, but she's also not influenceable. If
Oh, I
that makes
see.
sense. She's not influenceable, but you can still have a small conversation with her. If you wanted to do so. She's not necessarily quote unquote influenceable, but it's still nice to talk to her if you want to talk to her. So if you want to spend the day doing that, you can. Otherwise, you can do something else.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend the majority of my day doing the rigging, and then whenever I get to take some kind of break, like when it's all done, or I pretend to take a break whenever I see an opportunity to discuss something with Corky.
Yeah.
Whenever she comes out on the deck or something, I'm just gonna sort of
She looks extremely busy, but she start off with a diplomacy check to see if your charisma is good enough for even have her stop to talk to you. She is technically
right.
the captain's personal assistant.
Right then, switch up the riz, Maisie. You've got this. Can I pursue a lead on this, or is this?
Yes, you're pursuing a lead on this. It's fine.
Oh yes.
Kalki, how do you get her attention? Real quick, let's not take too long on this, but how do you get her attention?
I'm gonna wait for her to. Um. Hmm.
She's carrying
I
a
think what I'm
stack of
gonna.
paperwork from one place of the ship to the other. So.
Hmm. Okay, sure. I'm going to clamber down the rigging and offer to carry half of the stack so it doesn't get, wet. And then just sort of strike up a sort of like a workplace, oh, this sucks, how's your day going type of situation. Like the sort of like girl talk, right?
Yeah, that's
that's
fine.
that's the attempt we're going for.
Overall get from her, you almost feel pity on her by she's just an overwhelmed personal assistant that's doing her best to do her boss's demands. You also get with a nat 20 on diplomacy, you get a crucial piece of information as you're having a short conversation as you're walking across. She says something along, oh, I like taste test everything apparently. They make me taste all the food before you give them to the other officers. I think I know why, but like I don't really want to think about it, So she is the food poison tester. You can't trust anyone on
Okay.
a pirate ship. So
So you
I'm
need a poison that targets only males. Understood.
effectively. So I'm gonna. Oh, after this, I will tell Sue and everyone else that we can't poison the captain if we wanted to, because he's got a poison tester. But in this moment, what I think I will do is, with the only high roll I will ever get this campaign, I'm going to utilize it to effectively reach out as sort of the sympathetic friend, like the benevolent sort who will take on other people's burdens, right? And I'd like to, if nothing else, put a granule in her head to, if she needs to rely on somebody, I'm available
I need
type
you to
thing.
write somewhere on your note stack that you reached out to Kalki, and if it ever comes up in the future, remind me of that. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
like
Kalki will remember this.
confidant.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Where would I write? Should we put it on the influence board?
Do you not have notes that you take for your games, Jack?
No, I trust myself to remember, because
Alright,
if
well
I
then
don't,
just remember. Don't officially write it down, but just remember.
Yeah.
Just write it
the
down.
thing is with my I don't have a great deal of games, but I figure if I've forgotten something, then it wasn't that important anyway, because I take a good deal
Memory
of
is
interest
very
in my game.
fallible. All right, we're gonna keep moving through these days because they're very individualistic. I want to make sure we all get a little bit of screen time here. High stakes. You're a swab.
Yep.
Let's get your daily tasks. Rat catcher yet again. But are you
Again?
actually rat catching? Yeah, you did a great job last time, right? Yeah. These are random.
I think
I
Ace did
guess.
all the hard work.
So, high stakes, what are you actually doing today other than rat catching, of course?
Can I actually seek out cutthroat? Cutthroat? Grok?
Cutthroat Grok. You certainly can. That would be technically either influencing or going into the what is it called? Shop -1. Well, whatever you want. Either way. How do you want to how do you do what do you want to do with Grok is the question.
I just want to talk.
Yeah. What can I help you with? You got anything you want to buy?
Yeah, so, I'm thinking this ship is, how can I put it, a little bit boring, Not for the lack of interesting characters, obviously, like you. Who I must say is very easy on the eyes, but I'm thinking if we can put together maybe a game,
This evening.
maybe like a,
Yeah. Why not?
like a game of cards.
Roll me. Go ahead and roll me. And her will is higher than the average, obvious, or her DC is higher than the average pirate. Go roll me an influence check here. See if you can actually convince her.
Would that be diplomacy?
Either diplomacy, yeah. If you have diplomacy, go for it. Unless you're.
Can I roll high rollers? Lore?
She's not that high a roller, my dude.
Fine.
She's
True.
not that high a roller.
Right.
Get her high and roll her around.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ!
You know what?
Sakes.
He's got his Spanish dice mod on, I'm sure.
There we go. You just met the DC. All right. She kind of. All right. I'll play a game with you. What do you want to play? Tonight, though, not now.
Yeah, obviously. Well, maybe something like a hand of poker, if you know how to play.
Yeah, I know how to play poker. You're on. We're actually gonna not influence her right now, but depending on how you do tonight, you can both influence her and win some money if you do well there.
All right, that
High
works.
stakes. All right, we will double or nothing it. So is that everybody except Leogan during the day, right? And is
Wait,
yeah.
I didn't roll for.
Oh, you didn't roll for your thing. Roll me your thing. Roll me a
Yeah.
stealth or survival. Yeah, see how well you do. I'll give you some lashes. If you
Roll
Wait, what is my
that thing.
scroll up a little bit. Stealth or survival. You do.
Dang.
Ace does a great job of catching rats, right? Do you even do anything?
What do you mean?
Does Ace do all the work and you just chill? I guess is a question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Which is why my stealth check is so high because he's that quiet.
Fair enough. So, the day passes by. Elizabeth, I will say, even though you technically failed, you do a decent enough job in the bulges that people don't question it. And as we're about to have dinner, you're welcome to have conversations with each other and talk amongst yourselves before we do the evening shift. A reminder, I don't think you can technically influence during the evening shift. I know we attempted to do that last time. Is it sleep, gamble, oh no, we can. What did we attempt to do last time? I think it was talk to Grok, but Grok's gonna be playing cards today. All right, whatever. What do you guys say? What do you guys do? Any information you divulge to each other? Go.
Yeah. So, Dr. Crane, I I mean, I think we already knew this, but Master Scourge is kind of the ringleader of that little operation. I heard Aretta talking to Phipps about how he told him to make sure we were late to get on deck in the morning.
Yes. He has followers, but none of them are particularly, how shall I say, strong of character. They could still be influenced.
Well,
What do
that's
you
pretty
Go ahead.
underhanded, and I mean that as a compliment.
What should our next move be?
Well,
Normally I would say retaliate and run, but we're in the middle of the sea, so running is
Swim.
not that much of an option.
You're a
Then
good
we
swimmer.
swim.
I mean, not that good of a swimmer, but we could still do the retaliation part.
No, we can't.
for now, we need friends, allies, people willing to not abuse us.
Well, yeah, that makes sense too. But they did seem like assholes, so maybe it could be an enemy of my enemy kind of thing. Provided that they rub off other people in the wrong way as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure even the people who work for him consider him an enemy.
The easiest way to anybody's heart is through their stomach. Both ways, via food or a knife. I'll tackle one way.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. If you
The
want
knife?
to make, well, maybe later. But you are mostly responsible for the food, aren't you?
Yes. The current cook, air quotes cook, seems to be sauteing himself daily in a wine jus.
Indeed.
Where did you get all the wine from?
I don't
No, we've got
know. I have
plenty
yet
of
to see him
powder.
conscious.
No, you guys have. There's plenty of rum in the ship, and I haven't been
Rum.
enforcing the rum mechanic, to be fair. But it's also like you guys are meant to be drinking as much as you can and get fucking drunk. So, but I don't want to enforce it because it's kind of you can be drinking as much as you want. There's no penalty for it. Yes.
Sue, if your supervision is lax, as you say, perhaps you could aid our ability to influence people with, slightly better cuts here or slightly larger rations there.
I'm already working my way towards such a feat, but such large increases instantly would seem suspicious. Earlier today, I fed those
True.
dickheads random things that I found across the floor.
Oh, you also found, because I think it's funny. Roll me a 1d. Let me actually double check.
There was
One
a
thing I
two-
know won't work is poison.
So,
I met with that cabin girl today. She tests all of their food, the higher ups.
Not poisoning, just influencing their taste.
Well, there's just the thing. If you were to try and cook for the captain or any of his first mates, there's a good to fair chance that it's been tasted already.
No, that's just it. We don't go for the head, we go for the limbs.
Sue,
Fair enough.
roll me a 1d6, please.
1d6. This button. I rolled a demon number.
All right. We got you found. Ooh.
We found the captain's liver. Whoops. Guess we're having liver and bacon tomorrow.
Okay, on the floor of the and remind me to give you a floor check every once in a while of the messy ass kitchen. You will find roll me a 1d4, please. I'll give you a good thing, but there's plenty of good things here. Okay, I'm gonna give you you found a prosthetic leg made of wood and edged with a silver band worth 5 gold, which is not too shabby. You found a prosthetic leg worth 5 gold, basically, that you could probably sell or use. Prosthetic.
I use this really shoddy looking leg to stir their meal as well. There's a little bit of rust on it, and I'm not sure what that strange yellow ichor on the end is. Probably remnants of an infection from its previous host, but this is of no direct use to me, but could be used as a bartering chip if anybody has any plans for bribery. That probably also would work as an improvised weapon of a club of some sort, I'd imagine, but
This guy who has a laser is considering using a leg as a club.
oh no, I'm kind of like just gonna put it
Well, welcome to fantasy.
air quotes
Yeah.
on the table. Does anybody make use of this? It kind of looks under the table. You all have your legs, but we could remedy that, couldn't we, Doctor?
Oh, yeah.
I'll hand you the prosthetic leg.
If anyone wants to volunteer.
Maybe it would be more valuable as gold. Gold is a wonderful bartering tool, the best, some would say.
Yes. You do gold stuff.
Yep. Is Leogan conscious and present?
Yeah, welcome back, Aaron. Actually, let me pause real quick.
Scourge spared peanut.
Okay, sorry, go ahead, Leogan.
No, that's fine. So was Leogan out for the daily tasks and thus got whipped?
I will say, oh yeah, the funny part was because you were all late on board. I had Mr. Plug randomly. I randomly rolled to see who would punish, and it was you, Leogan. So he got
Great.
whipped. You got whipped a little bit more, but that's fine. Anyway, I can retcon your daily task if you want, or maybe you were unconscious. I don't know. What did you want to say though? I think is the question because you were.
For the if for daily tasks, if I had had the opportunity, I would have attempted to influence somebody, but it's fine. I've still got. I can influence at night. I've got a plus.
You were doing rope work. Roll me the sailing or acrobatics check, and then go ahead and we'll just quickly hand wave. Who are you influencing?
Yeah, I think what rigger would be nearby? Maybe Ratline, because I know we've got one for him.
Yeah,
I'm doing a good job.
yeah. Roll me a quick diplomacy and or intimidation and or deception, trying to
Yeah.
influence Ratline, and he might just be helpful. You were making good friends with him, so.
So the way I'm going to do this is basically be as I'm working, I'm going to lean into the fact that I had entertained the crew the night before, and I'm going to gin up a song, which I'll put in the chat. The idea of which is people listening can join in and come up with excuses for why we can't go home. So it's basically a sailor song where people just can add in increasingly stupid reasons for why we can't actually go home and try to get the riggers to sing along and like encourage Ratline to join in. So I will add the +1 circumstance modifier from entertainment.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. And that
Is
I will do it.
a success actually. Well, oh wait, no, with the you added the entertainment. Okay, that's a success. Okay, perfect. Ratline actually will even whisper to you at the end of that, as he is helpful, he will tell you how he lost his fingers, and it's a preposterous story involving two snapping turtles, a knife, a shark, and someone's unnamed body parts. And the more he says it, the less you believe him. but he
Yeah.
winks at you at the end, and you realize he's got a different story to tell every time. So, but we'll put him in helpful. Well done.
All right. And so in this conversation now, just to get caught up, we've got a limb that somebody is waving around, and Elizabeth's suggestion is, "Hey, let's use this for gold."
Yeah, I found it on the floor
Uh,
while I was doing my cookie stuff, and it seemed to
Should
be
should
slightly valuable.
floor items be shoved into our food? Is that sanitary?
It was not shoved into your food. It was shoved into the bully's food.
Oh,
Separately, along with a ground up tooth I found, some strange worm creature that I've never seen in my life. It wasn't very nutritious.
Speaking of that bully, actually, Sue, is what I wanted to address with you. So you remember the fellow Chumlet, Logan? You remember him? He kicked you in
yeah,
the head.
he's the one of the fat fucks that knocked me out this morning.
Yes, him. I believe him to be a rather weak-willed individual, but is nonetheless seems to be influential among that group that gave us so much trouble, and who, incidentally, are probably working under the rather direct command of Mr. Scourge. My point is, Sue, if you can give him some rather poor meals, make him a little bit unhappy, whereas I could step in and promise to remedy that situation.
Unhappy or unwell? Or both?
Dealer's choice.
First one, then the other, maybe?
Yes. Tomorrow unhappy? The next day unwell? Next week? Who knows? Oh, a band is going to come to town. I can. Which one was that? Sorry, I forgot the names.
It was Mr. Chumlet. He's the rather scarce-looking one with the strong brow.
Oh, the one I shot.
Yes, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure it's the one that you looked at real harshly.
Yes, I gave him a blazing stare. I'm sure I can manage. He looks like the kind of chap that probably doesn't pay too much attention to his food before he eats it. Actually, most people in the ship seem to be like that. It's very disheartening. I try my best and nobody pays attention.
Indeed.
I'd cry if I had tear ducts.
So wait,
Now,
what are we doing with the leg? I think is the
Well,
most important.
I
pressing matter.
believe it's probably better used in one of you two that is likely to be involved in gambling as a stake, perhaps increasing the value of it over time. Either that or I continue to stir people's food with this leg.
I don't do much gambling.
I believe Miss Lizzie or Master Roller. Question mark.
Well, actually, I do have a game tonight. If anyone is interested in joining, but I
Do
was
you
just
believe
talking to the quartermaster. What?
Do you believe you could use this leg as collateral and maybe make back a extra funding in the process?
That's not a bad idea.
no, although when you tell people that the steak is literally a leg, might scare them off.
There's some golden trim to this. I think it's a little fancy. I can't remember.
I mean, it's either that or I might have to play, a strip variant of poker.
Could use a story to go with it. People do love a good story. They'll even pay a bit for it.
You guys hear it.
Well,
Stories how? I've collected hundreds of stories from every pirate who ever came through my shores.
Oh, pardon me.
Just
Is that a
something like
euphemism, or
Hmm?
for every pirate who came through my shores? Was that a euphemism, or
Is the
are we
beach
speaking-
dry?
1 out of 10.
Anyway, all I'm saying is something like Harrigan puts the leg on the table and we're like, "Oh, Harrigan, not your great grandmother's prized leg," or something like that.
It was a great Aunt Sal.
This was the leg that was used to club the great white willy
You guys
shark.
hear that?
The sound of inevitability?
The sound of footsteps coming down as you guys are having.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like it's raining on the stairs.
Given that I don't know who it is, I think I'm going to start waxing poetic about one of the pirates I met. I'm just going to yeah,
That's
I don't know
fine.
Just
why
try
I'm
and
still standing in front of
cover up
door.
the din of what everyone else is saying.
Well, it sounded like whoever was coming down the stairs had the ability to put one foot in front of the other without falling ass over tea kettle. So it's definitely not one of the officers on this ship.
And they didn't have a peg leg.
Yeah, so like
Sir
stuff like that wouldn't be able to hear because I'm loudly discussing my story.
Plug makes his way down to where you guys are having. I mean, this is a group. You guys are having a group dinner, whatever. But makes his way to the area where you guys are at and just stares for a couple of seconds at you all before.
Leogan
Is it
gets
Leogan
crazy.
again?
Casting fireball.
Before looking at Leogan and say, "We're gonna have some fun tonight, Leogan. You'll be
Oh,
fighting."
you know what? The thing about that plug is, while I'm sure that your name implies your particular type of fun, I'm not that way, and I don't really. You know what? I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. I'm not
His
that kind of guy.
smile diminishes into a scowl as he steps forward dangerously.
Hey
hand
Leogan,
on
what would you like me to
his
put you in? What would you like me to put in your obituary?
Cat of nine tails. You know, I talked to the captain already, Leogan.
Mm. You
We-
violated the captain's one rule? That's more brave than I thought.
He'll kneel down. You're probably
No,
sitting.
I don't want him to. As he kneels down, be like, "No, we just covered this. I'm not interested in that kind of fun."
Right, he's gonna just punch you. Oh my god! All right, Jesus Christ!
I don't think we're gonna make it off this ship.
Leogan definitely isn't.
Are you sure you want to play Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, and there he goes.
as Leogan falls unconscious, not dying. I'll get rid of their dying here. He turns around to the. You're all friends, aren't you? Do me a little favor and knock a little sense into this man, because I have talked to the captain, and if this motherfucker keeps talking shit, we'll keelhaul him. Just like the rest. Understood?
Well, we're gonna have to wait for him to get up from you knocking the sense out of him.
He's currently been unconscious for 75% of the time on this ship, so it's hard to tell him otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm letting
As
you
much as
got
I
it.
enjoy seeing him
know.
sprawl out in different poses.
I'll leave the games for tomorrow. But we're gonna have some fun tomorrow. Yes. You
Did
can
you
roll,
enjoy dinner, Mr. Plug?
You can roll a secret perception to see what kind of fun he's talking about.
Plug
It's
fun.
like reflected in the future of his crystal ball head.
Dr. Crane, this kind of fun is something you don't want to have, to be fair. Elizabeth, it's fun. What's wrong? What's wrong with fun? Right? Anyway, somebody heal up Leogan, please.
With what?
It's been
I mean,
hours.
maybe we just shouldn't. Just let him stay unconscious for a little bit longer.
Oh my god, Dr. Crane! Can you roll well today?
He's only got a +5. What do you want from him?
Does it hurt when I do this?
Hey.
All you got to do is crit fail, and then I'm starting to make death saves.
Oh yeah.
Give me that medicine kit.
Try it on myself. Something's wrong. Hold on.
Yep, it's sharp.
You
You're
holding
gonna
the
knock
tills
yourself
upside
out.
down or something?
No. Peanut, what am I doing wrong? Hold on. Let me try it on Sue.
Oh no.
Well, I quit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm no longer a doctor.
Man, remember when I was like, "Hey, you know what? I'm actually gonna wait until level 2 to get the heal spell instead."
All right, eventually you'll rouse.
What do you
back
mean?
to consciousness,
You having the
Leonin.
heal spell doesn't make any fucking difference because you can't be awake to use it, it seems.
All right, eventually you'll
Maybe
rouse
we'll
back to
just
consciousness.
bring Leogan's unconscious body to the card game, and he's just sitting there.
So whenever Leoga comes to, Dr. Crane is just kneeling in front of him. I think I forgot how to be a doctor.
That's all right. Apparently, I forgot how to be a pirate.
Oh,
By the
Mr.
way, you
Plug
lost
says-
12 hands in a row.
he said he's gonna kill haul you tomorrow if you don't. What was it? What did he say? Shut the fuck up.
That was pretty much it, yeah.
I don't think it was specifically tomorrow. It was kind of ambiguous of the timescale.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like tomorrow could be it, though, mate. I
Mhm.
mean,
We've got-
I as much as I love chatting shit, I think the point in which it gets you permanently fucked is, don't.
Well, we're going to have to deal with some plug games tomorrow.
I have to say, I don't really understand. Are you trying to get yourself killed? This doesn't seem to be much of a strategy here.
I think it's a religious thing, but Samara's pretty picky about the people she lets on her cruise.
Leonin,
I
you're-
just don't like bullies.
All right, well, the bullies are going to kill you. And I don't think Besmar is going to step in. No offense.
Yeah, noted. I am gonna be capable of not getting myself killed. I'm like 40% sure.
I'm not confident in that, but
Get here, boy, Leonin.
You realise that by
have a
insulting
plan,
them,
I think, right?
you're bullying them as well.
Yeah, there's a deep philosophical argument there. Is bullying the bullies, like if you're so tolerant, why can't you tolerate my intolerance? That kind of thing. It's a deep philosophical conundrum that I address with, I don't give a fuck. I don't like bullies.
So, do you not like yourself? Oh,
Well, given how I have gotten myself whipped, beaten, whipped, beaten, and then beaten.
I saved you
Well,
dinner. That
not
helped.
to. I hate to blame the victim here, but you seem to inspire bullying in others.
He does have one of those faces you just love to punch.
look, if you want to kill yourself, that's your business. But if you'd rather live, I need as many capable bodies right now as I can get so that we can murder the fuckers who stole us and get the fuck out of here.
And I need to get you back to land so you can
And
ride a Yelp
leave
review.
their spleens. But yes.
Sure, he can have the spleens. That's fine.
Yeah.
Listen, Elizabeth, was it?
Yes. And
Yeah,
thank
you
for
seem
using my
like a
actual name.
terrifying mercenary sort, and I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Listen, I understand that telling truth to power does make people nervous. I will try to not get myself killed, but I do think it's worth noting that the more attention there is on me, the less eyes are maybe on everybody else.
Fortunately, you're unconscious. There are no eyes on you when
Possibly.
you're unconscious.
I think he's speaking of the act itself rather than
Yeah, but
the
you never-
after effects.
You never really pick your moments, though, because the second you hit the floor, he sort of pays attention to everyone else.
Well, every moment is the moment, is what I'm saying. There's always opportunity. In chaos.
So what are we doing again?
I don't know. We have
Someone's
a
gambling.
leg, so apparently we're gambling a
yeah.
leg for more money.
We're doing our nighttime activities before we take our parts in the plug games.
I could
Wait.
really use a card game right now. Are you ready, Harrigan?
Right now,
Is there a better time?
You guys have got money?
yeah. I mean, I do have a game lined up for tonight, so
They have a leg.
They got
yeah,
Yeah,
we
but-
even have a leg.
What the
They've only got one leg, though. What are they going to do? Chop it into chips and play like that?
like a comedy bit. We have a leg.
They're gonna bet the whole leg on one hand. It's high stakes. High
Yeah, but-
stakes, arrogant.
Yeah, but what does the other person have? If it's just one leg.
Get a hero
What?
point, all of you. Jesus Christ.
You know what they say? A leg in the hand is better than. I don't know, really.
I don't
but
have a hand. This is fake.
Maybe
this
you
what
can attach the
recreation
leg
is
to your
like?
hand.
Is this what recreation is like on this fucking ship? You just go slowly mental on the lower decks.
All right.
So,
who's-
Elizabeth, this is your crack crew of cutthroats and murderers, huh?
This is
I'm a-
going to be harder than I
I'm a
thought.
doctor, not a murderer. That goes against my principles.
Well, make sure that whatever you do, don't drink so much that you get legless.
As long as we keep our wits.
I don't even
about
know if I should boo that or just not dignify it with a response.
You just did, buddy, and if you boo it, that would be bullying, which you're against.
All right. Where's my gambling encounter?
Yep, we're gonna fucking die here.
All right. Who's gambling
Worst case
tonight?
scenario, I'm just going to jump off the ship.
Who's
Dr. Crane's
gambling?
Why
gonna
don't you tell me I
gamble.
have my camera covered, Pablo?
Yeah,
Sue
be-
could
because
literally fear.
sometimes, Eric, I respect your privacy. But
Not often, but occasionally.
Sometimes.
hey, Aaron, are you gonna
Just-
turn your camera on?
You soon
I-
need to
I
breathe.
forgot mine was off.
I can, but bear in mind, I'm also about 15 minutes away from having to
Turn it
go
on.
text only for a little bit
That's okay.
for the last bit.
All right.
Hey, gay.
You soon need to breathe because theoretically you could jump off the ship and walk to shore wherever the
Alright,
fuck
guys.
that
Why
is.
not?
I do not breathe.
You do breathe.
Nope.
Let's fucking go. Egg is on webcam. Get a hero point, Egg. Let's go. Let's do it. Don't turn it off now
Yay.
because I gave you a hero point. That would be cheating. That would be rude.
That was my original plan, yeah.
Do you guys even have money for gambling? What are you gambling? Are you
Alright,
just gambling
guys,
the
you
leg like we were
guys
talking
can
about?
bet,
I'm gonna
technically it
gamble
says
favors.
10 silver, but I will allow you to bet the leg. That's fine.
Yeah,
It's-
cut it up.
Okay, to avoid complicated things, there's a bunch of bats going on in the background. There's a whole bunch of like gambling with dice and okay, here's the deal.
Do you want me to explain what I was what that all?
Yeah.
The big deal is there's two options really. If you're gambling, you can either bet on what other people are doing, which is the first thing. It's just the DC, thing check. Or people can be like, I'm actively going to participate. In which case, you put up a stake, everybody else who's participating puts up a stake, and it's winner take all. Those are contested checks. So, like for cards, there is a card game one, I
There is a
believe.
card game one. Yeah. Okay.
We just play 5-round rollies and see what happens.
Well, hold on. Who's actively betting?
Mm.
Who's actively playing cards or
Me.
being inside? Okay. Put
Me.
yourself on the
Me.
right. Put yourself on the right here. Makes it easy for me.
Hey, Crane, can you medicine me?
I don't know, can he?
Can I? Let's
Well,
find out.
We're about to find out.
I'm gonna do risky surgery.
Do it.
Oh wait, what? You need to
This,
select.
this guy has got an interest in not injuring me right now. So-
Leogan, Sue, are you just gonna be? Are you gambling as well? Are you watching or are you actively participating in card games?
My plan was actually to.
Christ.
Fucking kidding me. Can I wait? Can I use given that surviving on this ship is one of my investigations, can I use my reaction to
Time
clue
out.
in?
Before you do, let me clarify. Jaren, you used risky surgery, right?
Yeah,
Does that give a +1 or +2 circumstance bonus to the check?
plus 2.
Did you include that in your roll?
I checked the button in the treat wounds macro for risky surgery. Did
Because
it
it's
not
just
add it?
counting wisdom +2, trained +3, and it doesn't look like it's got the bonus in there.
The risky surgery isn't working, Pablo. The treat wounds macro is broken.
Okay, rolling 48
Yeah, because that would have been a success.
And a D6.
and a d6.
I was going to say, would clue in work in this situation? Because it's part of my investigation, and I effectively just give him
I
pursue a
would
lead.
allow it, but you don't have clue in, do you? You don't have clue.
Yeah, it's the level 1 investigator ability.
You have no cost for alarm. You don't have clue in.
I do have clue in.
I don't see clue in.
You get it for free at level 1 as an investigator. It's one of their main abilities.
Is it every investigator? Okay. Oh, it is.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying. Okay.
It's the only thing I have, Pablo.
I think I'm confusing that with That's Odd, actually, because That's
Yeah.
Odd is super cool.
That's odd is I walk into a room and you have to tell me
somebody
something.
to take that odd. Nobody taking That's Odd. Anyway, yeah.
I asked you the
I
last time we
do-
did a campaign, and you said it would be annoying to have to think of something every time we walk into a room, so I didn't take it.
Jaren, what did you want?
I do have a question. So I was looking at the aid, and it just looks like. So if Peanut's not trained in medicine, can a construct companion aid me?
It certainly can, just with an untrained, which means
Because it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
which means that it needs to roll pretty fucking high for it to even,
Gotcha.
Rules is written, it unless you have an ability to give it a reaction, it can't, because aid is they use their reaction to assist, and minions don't have reactions. But I don't remember if there's a.
I know
Like
there's
a-
familiar abilities.
I think
Yeah,
There's
there
some
are
that
familiar
shift
If
abilities
it's
familiars
in
with.
combat, I wouldn't mind Peanut helping. If it's in combat, then that might be a bit more.
If I'm in the room and he's doing a medicine check, does that mean I can just give him a +1 to the roll?
We're all very concerned about
I
Dr.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Were we gonna gamble, guys? Like,
Yeah, let's gamble.
Yeah, with our
Yeah,
lives,
well.
apparently, every time we go to the doctor.
My plan was actually Elizabeth had a good idea about let's try to talk up the value of this leg.
Yeah.
So I was going to attempt to come up with a stirring tale of some sort of great sea beast that had removed
The Great White Willy.
Okay, but
this
does
leg.
that mean you're actually gambling, or are you gonna be hyping up?
No,
the leg?
no, I would just be talking it up.
Hyping up. Okay, let's start with that. Roll me a deception, Leogan.
Can I can I use the aid
perform.
action on him using my pirate law?
If you want to aid him as your like gambling action, you certainly can.
Oh, so is he not gambling then?
He's doing his whole nighttime action is going to be hyping up this leg, making it worth so much more than it is, and we'll see how it works in terms of money when it comes down to it. But go ahead and start off with the deception.
Yeah, I was planning on doing performance if I could.
Performance works. Yep, performance works. If you got a good skill set for hyping shit up, go for it. That's a solid success. Not a crit success, no, but definitely a success, Leogan. As pirates are just looking at this. Really? What did you say?
And as the beast dragged him down, he shouted and screamed, and he plied all of his hate and anger upon it. And if his heart had been, or if his chest had been a cannon, he would have shot his heart upon it. And the waves took him. So I'll Moby Dick it up.
People seem impressed on the leg. I'm gonna double the value of the leg to 10 gold for now. But
I'm gonna write this down
On the ship. On
my
the
list
ship.
of stories.
right now, it's a 10 gold worth leg. Now, before we begin the gambling, if you are going to cheat, you're gonna have to roll me. You're gonna have to do this now. And reminder, you're in a ship full of fucking angry pirates. If you fail, not even critically fail, if you fail this cheating check, you're gonna get your ass whooped. All right, and there's no sense motive for me to needed. You're just you know you're gonna get your ass whooped if you get caught.
Frame somebody else for cheating and see what happens.
High stakes. Was that a cheating or?
I was just reacting to.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just
Okay,
reacting
okay.
to
Okay.
Diogen's story,
Okay.
just
Fair enough.
to give it some more credibility.
If you want to use that as your aid, I would give Leogan a +1.
Yeah, but then he can't do his gamble though,
That's
can he?
true. Never mind.
It's
All right, it's fine.
fine.
I intend to cheat.
You intend
regardless.
to cheat, Elizabeth?
Yes.
Go roll me a public theory check. I will tell you if you succeed or fail.
I'll tell you what, it's about time Elizabeth got beaten the shit out of. She's been avoiding it thus far. Fucking.
Whoa.
Is there any point in me rolling?
No, there's no point in anybody else kind of gambling, to be fair. She will win. with, I mean, you can attempt to roll a. I don't know. What do you even roll? She just won. She wins the fucking 10 gold leg.
Are you telling us anything, or are you gonna like?
I
Wait,
don't
is
know
this-
taking
what
are you
happens,
taking one
Elizabeth?
of my gold
I'm
pieces?
just confused. I don't know what happens here. What goes on?
I'm confused. So, like, are we playing among ourselves?
You're playing with the other pirates, so technically you guys could be in a
Oh.
group with the other
Yeah, well,
pirates.
isn't Cutthroat Grok here?
Yeah, she certainly
This
is.
was
Right,
this was
well-
her game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And also, aren't they putting stuff in the pot
They're
too?
definitely putting 10 gold in the pot.
Okay, so I mean, as the game goes, Elizabeth can chat a good conversation, and she is fairly adept at distracting people. And while they're distracted, cards mysteriously seem to just kind of slide around under the table, over the table. They just kind of move without anybody touching them, and mysteriously, they always seem to move in Elizabeth's favor.
Maisie, roll me secret perception for fun. Just for fun.
Okay.
She seems to be winning pretty well. You can use your action to stop gambling and hype up via Leoga's hype man to raise the value of that leg if you'd rather do that.
No. Instead, I was planning on gambling, but I was planning on using the social event to do something else as well.
Okay. What do you
so-
want to do?
I'm happy to give. I think I was going to bet a gold, so I'm going to reduce a gold, and you can have it, Elizabeth. Add a gold.
Oh.
Because I lost it to you. And yeah, I'm going to use pirate lore to try and see if I can tell stories to the pirates around here of people maybe they might have heard of. Because I've got a lot of stories. So and then they're all about real people. So I was wondering if I could
Go
just
ahead
sort
and roll
of,
me a pirate lore. Maybe
and then like offer to remember their stories as
maybe a
well.
little mark.
Nope.
The names you okay.
Yes.
Maisie, for the purposes of this, I'm gonna go ahead and do you a favor here and roll. You know what? Let's roll a couple d20s here. All right. Badger, Medlar perks up when you mention one of the names. Badger is just one of the random. Where's Badger? I don't know. I'll find him eventually. Badger.
Half elf, swab, unfriendly.
Yes. Badger will his kind of ears perk up when you mention a name. I'm going to give you a +2 circumstance bonus to attempt to this guy right here or girl, female. Yes. Give her if you want to attempt to influence her tomorrow. If you want to continue the story with her, I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus to influence them. If you want to do that tomorrow, does that work?
Sorry. So, Medla is a female. Oh, Badger. Where the fuck is Badger?
At number 11.
Where are you?
Number 11.
That's a girl.
That's a girl. Yeah.
It's got an F next to it.
Anyway, you'll get a +2 circumstance bonus next week to influence her.
Is she a rigger?
She is a swab, but
Oh, I can't then.
you can go down and talk to them for a little bit. That's fine. That's
Oh.
absolutely fine. All right. Sorry, I think I'm getting derailed here. We're trying to gamble. Okay. High
I
stakes.
think we
What are you doing?
Successfully gambled.
We have successfully gambled, but high stakes. What are you doing?
Well, actually, one of my original intentions was to gamble for the fiddle, which I assume Quartermaster has access to.
Indeed. Fiddle, huh? Looks like she's winning everything, but technically I could put 5 gold down on a fiddle instead of 10 gold for the leg. If you want to do that. But
Sure, if that's all you've got left.
I could put the fiddle down, but what are you gambling? He asks. Well, I guess you got the leg. High stakes. Damn that leg. That 10 gold leg.
No, it's good.
Well, high stakes. What do you say? What do you do? You definitely see Elizabeth winning everything, so maybe she'll get the fiddle, and then you can talk to her about it. But anything you wish to do at this point in time.
I'm kind of confused. Do we have the leg?
The
Yeah, the
leg,
leg's out.
the leg is Seuss's leg that Leogan doubled its value on to 10 gold. That is being put on the pot right now. That Elizabeth is winning the pot. Cutthroat Grok was putting 5 gold and maybe the fiddle as 5 gold's worth of fiddle as
I
part
don't
of that.
suppose we could, during this, like, ask Grok if we could exchange the leg for 10 real gold pieces.
Well, it depends on what high stakes wants to do because he's the one he was the one heading this whole gambling thing, right? So if he wants to convince Grok to put the fiddle down, you certainly can.
Yeah, I mean that would be a fair trade, right?
We'll do 5 gold and a fiddle because damn, that leg's been through some shit. Which Elizabeth, eventually you end up winning. Actually, Dr. Crane, what are you doing for this whole endeavor?
I was going to say Dr. Crane was going to aid Elizabeth by really sucking at gambling and kind of causing a distraction, but that's kind of moot right now. So he's just sort of playing and watching, sort of listening to the conversations. He's drinking some rum, so he's just kind of chilling.
Okay. And Sue?
And we're talking specific activity. I would like to sneak.
Oh boy. Where to?
Ironically, not very far. I'm going to sneak around my own kitchen now, kind of explore that area. And I was just not technically part of the action. I kind of want to try and set up some of the rum so that as soon as the cook sees it in the morning, he's going to be more inclined to get wasted, and I'll have even more opportunity to be the cook. Basically,
Okay. We'll start off with a deception stealth. You can roll a stealth if you want to sneak onto the kitchen, although it's not a high DC. No one's gonna really question why the cook's aid's going to the kitchen. Okay, you get questioned. Why the fuck are you going to the kitchen? Come gamble with
Oh,
us.
I'm going to use a cook point and roll
Okay.
better.
All right, you critically
They're
succeeded
like,
on that.
I must go and get some tasty snacks for the endeavor. Obviously,
Hell yeah, bring me some fried rat, brother. As
I'll
you
do you
go
one better.
to the kitchen,
I won't bring you fried rat. That's disgusting. No, I'll say that after he's gone.
what do? You're trying to sell
uh,
fish goods. You want to tip the scales on fish guts being
yeah,
drunk tomorrow.
yep. And I'm gonna check as well while I'm here. But that door is locked, isn't it?
It
Normally.
certainly is. Yes, the door
Yeah.
to the storage room is absolutely locked.
Yeah, and I'll just I'll get to know the kitchen and that type of stuff a bit more freely, and probably do the washing up because there's always washing up to do on a ship. But mostly, yeah, I want to kind of stack the odds in the favor of the cook being off his trolley again tomorrow.
There's no skill check required. If you want him to be drunk tomorrow, you can
Yeah.
get him drunk. That's absolutely fine. Pirate gambling music. I need pirate gambling music, guys. Sorry, there wasn't a lot of pirate music right now, but maybe I'll play Crowded Tavern here. There we go. All right. Elizabeth, you will win a fiddle, which I will have to add to your inventory. Actually, is there just a handheld instrument? Yeah, handheld instrument. And you will win 5 gold. So add 5 gold, and you keep the leg. So I guess I'll go ahead and hand her the leg, would you? Whoever
Okay.
has the leg. Because you won the gambling for the day, but you did not get caught, but you won a bunch. So add 5 gold, add let me add the fiddle here. It's a 5 gold fiddle.
Who would be having the leg man?
Elizabeth will be grabbing the leg as she won everything. There you go.
It doesn't have the price adjusted, but again, it's only a temporary thing.
Yeah,
So
that's fine. It's a hype up the leg for 10 gold. So I'll change that
yeah.
to 10. And You win the gambling for the night, Elizabeth. Basically, as you collect your winnings, the pirates give you stinking dirty looks. You cheated very well. Nobody caught you, but you hear a bunch of them muttering, "I bet she fucking cheated. Did you catch her? I didn't catch her. God damn it." But
Do I get to make a fortitude save for my fatigue per the gamble activity?
As in, is gambling relaxing? Hold on, let me double check here. Gamble. Attempt a new fortitude save. Yep, roll me a fortitude save. It's a DC 17. There you go. You're no longer
There it
fatigued.
is.
Perfect.
Oh, do I get to do that
Yes,
too?
sir, you do. Yours was DC 13. That's fine.
I'll
That's
give him a hero
fair.
point.
No.
Oh, his was okay.
His was lower, yeah, based because of the
Gotcha.
it wasn't fucking Belges. And
I feel much better. And don't think I've forgotten about the assistance all of you provided, and I'll give everybody a gold piece.
You give me my gold piece back.
Yeah.
all right, everybody add a gold, and you just subtract a gold, or subtract 6 gold, Elizabeth, or 5 gold. Yeah, whatever.
Consider this less charity and more a down payment.
Need to keep track of what gold I actually have and what gold I don't have. Good. Change you down.
By the way, Harrigan, did I see you eyeing this instrument rather fetchingly?
Well, you said that we needed allies, so I just figured one of the other members of the crew really wanted that, and this might be our way in.
Well, I can't fault that, and I certainly can't play the thing, so why don't you have it?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it for now. Thank you.
All right. Good evening. Good evening. Excellent. I feel much better.
I think Elizabeth stole the show for the cheating. I think at this point we'll end day 2, unless you guys want to finish up conversation amongst yourselves before we wrap up the session here.
Day 3.
I was trying to hit on Grok at the same time, but I
yeah.
guess she's not interested. Fine. It's fine.
So that's why you're called high stakes, Harrigan.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll allow you to hit on
Go
her,
for the
but
girl with the axe.
like not after she loses a big ass hand like that.
There's such a thing as a pity party.
All right,
And
fine.
there's
Right.
other
Diplomacy,
terms
I
as well.
see.
Commiseration.
I mean, I was just trying to be smooth.
Yeah.
with it.
Roll me diplomacy. All right. She gives you a side eye, which doesn't indicate interest, but doesn't necessarily indicate disinterest. And you file that in your head for later because she actually doesn't mind you, and that's not bad for the quartermaster not minding you. You know, it's actually pretty huge.
Don't push my luck, and I'll tip my hat and move on.
So, any last lingering thoughts we want before we wrap up date? Has it only been a day?
It is. This is the 3rd day on the ship.
Is this the 3rd day on the ship, or is it day 2?
Yeah.
Or is it day?
Yeah,
Third down.
we've had
Yeah.
this is our second full day.
The second, yeah, we had the tutorial day, so this is day 3. Okay. Well,
We're gonna be here a while.
if you guys are enjoying it, I'll take feedback.
When do we level up?
Hold on. All right. Guys, I'll long rest you guys. We'll start day 4 tomorrow. I'll try to be faster with some stuff, but we had a fight too today, which made it a little slow. So.
Oh, we're
The
playing
only
again
thing-
tomorrow. Nice.
It's all fun enough. I guess the only thing I'm wondering is, I guess I'm not super clear on where it's all culminating to. Like, I get the idea that we're supposed to kind of like, I guess, build our influence and eventually.
Yeah. Let's
Throw-
talk about it. Let me stop recording though. Thank you for watching YouTube. Like and subscribe. YouTube will find out where this is going to sooner or later. So anyway, thank you. Like it. Bye.
Are you